Hello everyone, and welcome to another Company Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're going to have a 1v1 on Kholodny Ferma. Our heroes today are going to be VindicareX, playing for the Soviets, and we have Stoffa, playing for the Germans. Now, this is the first replay that I managed to get on the newest patch. Thank you so much for VindicareX for putting up this replay. And yeah, this is essentially going to show off some of the new units that were introduced in the latest patch with the newest commanders that got released. First off, as you can tell, Stoffa has himself a new unit, and this unit is called the Assault Grenadiers. He also has a commander already selected, because Assault Grenadiers are a 0 command point requirement unit that, well, you can produce right off the bat. The Assault Grenadiers cost 280 manpower, but again, they don't require any command points to be able to unlock. So essentially, they provide or allow German players to have a tier 0. We see a engagement now in the south, Assault Grenadiers versus a Conscript squad and a Combat Engineers. Assault Grenadiers are 5-man Grenadier squads with MP40s. You can see them right here with their submachine guns opening up on all this infantry. Combat Engineer does suffer a loss pretty quickly to those submachine guns because they were rather close, so they have to retreat right away. Conscripts, though, are doing the correct thing against, well, submachine guns and are staying at range. They are, though, in light cover while the Grenadiers are in heavy, so the Grenadiers are going to be able to stay there for a while. One of their men is a little bit too close and ends up dying. So, yeah. The second Assault Grenadier squad hitting the field, so this Conscript squad is in a little bit of trouble, and this Assault Grenadier is going straight through the Conscript squad. It does take a Molotov to the face, doing a little bit of health damage, but all 5 men make it alive. They get behind the Conscript squad, and the Conscript squad is now surrounded and is forced off of the field. So, Assault Grenadiers, yeah, there's a lot of controversy going around right now about these new units that got introduced, you know, because also they're a little bit of a premium unit because you have to buy them and they don't come by default in other commanders and such, but, well, we're not going to touch that subject here or give any opinion on that. We are going to look at the unit itself, and a lot of people have been saying that these guys are a little bit too OP, and VindicareX is going to, well, potentially show us that, well, you know, they're not that OP, but, you know, opens up the game for a lot of other possibilities. Conscripts over here is just trying to get rid of this Pioneer squad that is being rather annoying. But yeah, I mean, I don't know the health values on these squads. I mean, they are Grenadiers, so I'm not sure if they have the same health values as a standard Grenadier, you know, from a normal tier 1 unit. But they are 5-man and they have SMGs, all of them, so they are very effective at close range, but they are, you know, not that great at long range, so as long as you can keep your conscripts at range fighting them, the conscripts should be able to win out. But the problem is keeping them at range, and you can see right here, these Assault Grenadiers are now running right on top of these conscripts. The Pioneers in the house still at 1 man, didn't manage to get rid of them. Molotov does go down on top of the Grenadiers, killing one of them right now and catching another one on fire. So very nice damage there by the Conscripts, but they are now surrounded by 2 Combat Engineers. I mean, why do I keep saying Combat Engineers? Assault Grenadiers. So the Conscripts are now forced off the field. Now, VindicareX stayed there. Yeah, these units are good, but, you know, they are not impossible to deal with. And the way that I'm going to do it is with the Sniper. So he went a 2 Conscript Molotov into tier 1 with Sniper. Build order, I guess you could say. So yeah. Likewise, we see that Stoffa went for a 3 Assault Grenadier opening. Now, Assault Grenadiers, they do have other differences to standard Grenadiers. They do not have Panzerfaust. What they do have is grenades, which we should be seeing at some other point in the game. They're not used right now. But they have a grenade ability, which is quite impressive to watch, although we I don't know exactly the damage values on it, but we'll talk about that in a little while after we see it. Assault Grenadiers in the center, Conscript squad very forward up in this building, being a little bit harassive. Sniper now hitting the field. We're going to keep an eye on this Sniper, see how well he does. He is going to open up on these Assault Grenadiers now, and shot goes in. Bam! One guy goes down. Other Assault Grenadiers are back on the heavy cover. Conscripts are going to move forward to engagement, but with the support of the Sniper, they should be able to get rid of them quite easily. Sniper is going to take another shot. And there we goes, down to 2 men. So this nice Molotov going down there, trying to anticipate these assault grenadiers, but the conscripts do get quite brutalized right there and go down to 1 man. But this squad manages to make it out of 2 men. This actually catches fire and is down to 2 men. While the sniper is just opening up on them, they are going to move side. Sniper doesn't manage to get a shot before they get shot blocked there. Assault grenadiers do move back to try to get these engineers. Sniper hits the dirt, takes 1 more shot at these guys, and they are going to have to retreat. Are they actually going to make it out of there before another shot goes in? They do, so quite lucky there. In the center, we hear an engagement from conscripts, assault grenadiers, and a half-track. So Stoffa went directly for tier 2 because, well, with the assault grenadiers, it allowed him to skip tier 1 without having to go pioneer spam, you know, giving him an actual combat unit. And got himself a half-track plus instant flamethrowers. And this conscript squad is in a lot of trouble, but we now have a M42 45mm anti-tank gun. This is a new unit from a new doctrine for the Soviets, urban defense, I think it's called. This smaller AT gun is not that good against heavier vehicles, but it is more mobile and I believe even faster firing than the other the ZIS gun. So it's very good against light vehicles. And you can see right here that 1 half-track down. The conscripts throw an 18-8 on top of it, getting a kill there, plus the damage with the anti-tank gun. Sniper in the house, doing some work, already up to 8 kills, and these assault grenadiers are in a lot of trouble. Assault grenadiers still going forward. They are going to get shot by the sniper. Another guy goes down and hits retreat, but gets executed by the conscript. So a big loss there for Stoffa. And here, a little bit of a anticipation. We see the grenade. So this ability, what it does is that all members of the squad throw a potato masher, which looks impressive, but you could tell that it didn't do a lot of damage. What I'm theorizing in that one is that it's essentially a bundle nade, but with the damage spread out in a larger area. So instead of 1 grenade doing a lot of damage, it has a potential of doing the same damage, but over a larger area, so less damage per nade. So basically every member throws a grenade, so I would also assume that if you have less members in the squad, you're also, you know, wasting munitions, and it costs 60 munitions, so it's nothing to, you know, just throw away that easily. VindicareX, just, you know, positioning your minds and all that, because he's, well, a great player. And it has been going his way so far. He is getting himself tier 2. You can see the engineers producing it right now. And Stoffa is going to build himself another half-track and a Panzer Grenadier squad, which is hitting the field right now. So yeah, I mean, quite interesting strategies here for VindicareX. I mean, he's the type of player that isn't just going to roll over and die. I mean, new things get introduced, even if they are arguably overpowered. You know, it's the type of player that is going to find a way to counter it. And, you know, doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't need to be adjusted, but, you know, it means that it isn't uncounterable, unfightable. So Sniper here in the house just being annoying, taking some pot shots at the Assault Grenadiers. Assault Grenadiers now down to 4 men. Panzer Grenadiers also hitting the field. Panzer Grenadiers not a bad choice, but those are going to be a prime target for the Sniper because the Assault Grenadiers, they do only cost 28 manpower to reinforce each, while the Panzer Grenadiers cost 45 each. So, and there we go. 1 shot goes into the Panzer Grenadiers. And the assault gun or anti-tank gun is also opening up on the infantry. Some nice damage going down to Panzer Grenadiers, down to 1 man. They are going to try to retreat. Nope, gets executed out of the field. So big loss there for Stoffa. Panzer Grenadiers not pulling their weight and getting pretty much executed. The anti-tank gun, I'm not sure how good this one is against infantry, but so far it's gotten 1 infantry kill and 1 friendly. It killed 1 of their own. But it doesn't have the barrage ability that the SIS gun had, but it did get a bit of a nerf in the recent patch, so, you know, we'll see how good they are still. So half-track taking quite a beating. The new anti-tank gun, yeah, it looks like it fires faster. It's pretty accurate, and it's quite mobile, quite fast to turn and set up. So light vehicles are gonna have to beware on that front. Sniper taking the the point right outside the enemy base. A little bit of an insult there. only decaps it, you know, just to piss him off. Assault Grenadiers coming up behind the sniper. Sniper pops into the house, takes a shot at the Assault Grenadiers. Our Assault Grenadiers looks like they are going to try to chase the sniper. Sniper uses sprint after getting itself Vet 1 already, up to 17 kills. Runs over to this point, stops, takes another shot at the Assault Grenadiers, keeps on moving. Assault Grenadiers are going to try to pursue, but unlike their standard compatriots or counterparts, the Grenadiers, they have SMGs, so they're not really good at distance shooting. Sniper takes one more shot. The spotter actually reveals itself with its small arms fire. And they hit retreat after a nade goes in, but as you can tell, only one nade went off because it was down to one man. Assault Grenadier is going to try to chase the sniper, but, well, being only one man, it's going to do a little bit of damage, but not that much. Another thing that is available in this command is the Forward HQ. Forward HQ is very similar to, well, if you're a Company Heroes 1 player or fan, you know that you could build forward headquarters where you could, you know, build and reinforce your squads. This is very similar, but a little bit beefed up, I guess you could say. It provides medics, so you can get healing out in the field, and it also provides a buff, which is both a defensive and offensive. I'm not exactly sure what the stats on it are, you know, how much of a buff it gives, but basically it gives you defense and offense, meaning I think it increases the rate of fire and reduces the damage taken. Anyways, half-track down south, trying to harass these conscripts. Conscripts turn around and throw an 18-8 into its face, damaging the engine, so it's going to back off and have to get reinforced. So it's not going very well for Stoffa. He is down to 2 Assault Grenadiers, and he only that half-track. Pioneers are also there, but they're simply using to reinforce and get some fuel caches out on the field. And we now see the Forward HQ being produced. You see here the medics out on the field, and these are actually 4 medics, so it's a little bit strong there in the healing front. And you can see there that they have that defensive bonus. It says here, units are being inspired by nearby Forward HQ, increasing its defense and offense. Doesn't say exactly what it does. Oh well. Anyways, VindicareX went ahead and built himself tier 2, got himself a maximum machine gun, which is now in the center of the field, and his AT gun is opening up on that half-track. Half-track, look at that damage, very nice. 18-8 goes down, and this half-track is in a lot of trouble and actually gets executed by the maximum machine gun. So yeah, quite unfortunate for Stoffa, and he decides to throw in the towel, says, you know what, this isn't going my way. I mean, to be fair, Stoffa was probably also trying out the new commanders. You know, this just came out yesterday. Meta hasn't actually settled, and we don't know the exact strategies to go, so probably experimenting himself, while at the same time Vindicare is trying out, you know, seeing what he can do against those new units. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the cast and enjoyed seeing the new units. This cast, I am going to try to get it out alongside a cast that is already uploaded. I mean, it's just scheduled for release tomorrow from the date that I recorded this. So I'm going to try to release it alongside that other one, you know, just so that we have games on the new patch. I cannot guarantee, though, that I'm going to be able to get 2 casts, you know, every day. But I am going to try to ramp up the production of these casts, so, you know, see if we can kick this up to high gear. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the cast. If you have any positive or negative remarks, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you have any replays you want to send me, go ahead and send them to the email that I will put in the description below. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.